Welcome to lecture number 31st of the series Unreal 5.1 for Archviz, and in this lecture we'll download some decors for this bookshelf. Okay, so let's get started. In the previous lecture we learned how we can download free 3D models and then optimize their textures in Blender and in 3ds Max. So by following the same procedure, I downloaded some more books from CG Trader, Polyheaven and TurboSquid, and then I optimized their textures where there was a need to do so, and then I imported them in this project. Okay, so by following the same procedure, we'll download some decors and then we'll use them for this bookshelf. Okay, so let's open CG Trader. I'll search for decors. I'll check this box for free models. And as you can see that we have some very nice decor items that we can use in this project. Okay, so first of all, let's download this one. I'll open this model. I'll click on this free download button. Okay, let's download the FBX file. Then I'll simply import this FBX file in Blender because I want to remove the others. I only need these two. Okay. Okay, so the download is complete. Let's extract this file. And we have our FBX file along with the textures. Okay, but I will not import this FBX file directly into Unreal Engine because I want to remove some things. I only want a few items. Okay, so I'll open Blender. You can also open 3ds Max and import the FBX file and remove the unnecessary objects. Okay, so I'll open Blender. I'll delete all of these. Okay, and let's import the FBX file. I'll uncheck this box. Okay, and now we have successfully imported that FBX file. So I'll just select these two and I'll export them in FBX. I don't want the others. Okay, let's rename this as 4. I'll select my preset and let's check this box, selected objects, and I'll export this in FBX. Let's jump back to Unreal Engine and I'll go into my 3D models folder and let's create a new folder. Let's rename this folder as decors and let's import the FBX file. I don't want these textures because I'm going to download some textures from Megascans library and then I'll use them. Okay, so let's bring them into our scene. I'll select this static mesh and I'll bring it into my scene. And I'll press F to focus on my static mesh. And I think we need to set the origin point for our mesh. Okay, so let's go into the modeling mode. I'll select the pivot options and let's set the origin point at the bottom. And I'll accept this. Similarly, let's bring in this was. Yeah, I can press F on my keyboard to focus on my mesh. Okay, so let's set the origin point for this one as well. I'll set the origin point at the bottom and I'll accept this change. Let's go back into the selection mode. Okay, yeah, I'll select this one. Let's bring it down. Yeah, okay. I'll press end on my keyboard to snap it to the surface below. Okay, let's scale this down. Yeah, okay. Let's select this one and move this on Z. I can press end on my keyboard to snap it with the surface below. And I think I should scale this down as well. So I think the texture is fine for this one, but for this one, let's go into the Megascans library and let's look for a material. Okay, I'll go into Megascans library. Let's go into the marble collection. Let's try this one. Okay, yeah, I'll add this into my project. Okay, and let's apply this texture on this vase. Let's scale this down. Maybe try, let's try 5. Yeah, it looks good. You can use this one if you want, or let's go back in Megascans library and I'll look for another one. Okay, let's try this one. I'll add this into my project and let's apply this material on this vase. It looks better. I'll open this one. Maybe let's try the tile size of 2 and let's decrease the roughness to maybe 0.5. I'll increase the normal to 2. Let's keep the normal at 1. Okay, yeah, yes. Okay, so yes, let's go back in CG Trader and let's look for another model. Okay, let's download this one. I'll open this model. I'll click on free download button. Let's download the FBX files. Okay, I'll click on this download button and this one and then this one. Okay, to download all of them. Okay, so I downloaded all of them. Let's import them directly into Unreal Engine. Okay, I'll open Unreal. Let's go into the 3D models folder and I'll open decors. Let's create a new folder and I'll move all of these into this folder. Let's create another folder. I'll open this one and I'll import those FBX files. Okay, I'll select all of them and I'll import them. Yeah, let's select these two and I'll bring them into my scene. Okay, let's rotate this on x-axis and I'll scale this one down and let's bring them into this bookshelf. I'll scale this down. Yeah, okay, let's lift this up on Z. Move them on X and Y and I'll press end on my keyboard to snap it to the surface. Okay, yeah, let's apply the same texture that we used for this one. I'll look for this texture in my content browser and let's apply this texture on this one. Okay, yeah, maybe let's create a copy and then apply on this one and let's scale this one down. I'll type 0.1 and it looks pretty well. Okay, yes, let's select this one, and let's set the origin point for this. Let's set it at the bottom. I'll accept this change, and let's go back into the selection mode. I'll scale this one down. I'll press end on my keyboard to snap it to the surface, and let's scale this down. Yeah, okay. Let's open Quixel Megascans library, and I'll look for a texture for this vase as well. Let's open wood collection, and I'm gonna try this texture. Okay, I have this in low quality, so I'll just try this one. Let's apply this texture on this one, and yeah, I think it looks well already. Yeah, it looks fine. Let's maybe try the tile size of 3. Okay, and bring down the roughness to maybe like 0.6. Increase the normal to maybe 2. Okay, and I'll increase the specular value to 1. Yeah, it looks okay. Let's go back in CG Trader, and I'll look for another model. Okay, yeah, let's try this one. I'll click on download button. Let's download this raw file. Okay, let's extract this file. Yeah, okay, let's jump back to Unreal Engine. I'll go into the decors folder, and let's create a new folder. I'll rename this one as 3, and let's import the fx file. Okay, let's drag this static mesh into the scene. Yeah, okay, and let's go into Megascans library to look for a texture. I'll open Quixel Bridge. Let's go into the marble collection. Let's download this one. And I'll drag this material instance and drop it on this mesh. Okay, let's open this material instance, and let's scale this down to maybe like 3. Okay, and let's decrease the roughness to maybe 0.5 or 0.2. Yeah, maybe like 0.6. Okay, yes, let's increase the normal strength to maybe like 3. Okay, I'll increase the blue value, and let's tweak the contrast and brightness. Okay, let's tweak the position of these two. Let's scale this up. Yeah, okay. I'll select this one and let's scale it up. Maybe scale this one up. Okay, so by using the same process, you can download different decors from CG Trader and then you can bring them into this project and you can apply the materials from Megascans library. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for this lecture. In the next lecture, we'll download some kitchenware items from CG Traders and then we'll use them for this kitchen. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next one.